Hey guys, coming at you with a bit of a quick update in the place of Elite Dangerous. I couldn't get Sean to get on and actually record Elite Dangerous with me. All the footage you guys have been watching from the past month was actually recorded all in pretty much one sitting. Whenever you see my HUD color change, you know that was basically a change in the different sittings that I did the recordings in. So, the background of this channel update, I have some footage from the free Black Ops 3 weekend that took place last week, and I thought I'd update all my subs on the different games I plan on playing in the future. So, as for single-player games that I release 5 times a week, because as you guys have probably noticed, I used to put out Dirty Bomb on Wednesdays, but I've now switched that over to Rocket League on Wednesdays, and Saturdays are Elite Dangerous, and the other 5 times a week are just single-player Let's Plays. So I plan on continuing to release Just Cause 3 times a week, and the other 2 times a week I am going to finish playing Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor, and once I'm finished with Shadow of Mordor, I'm probably going to put out about 10 episodes or so of City Skylines. I'm only going to do like 10 episodes of that though, and they're going to be pretty short because they're going to be an absolute ton of editing, having to do time lapses and such. And then once I've done like those 10 episodes, I want to go back to playing Wolfenstein. I previously played Wolfenstein The New Order, but I also own Wolfenstein The Old Blood, so and that's a short game. It's only about 6 hours. From what I've read, and since I've already played the original one, it should not take me too long. And as for multiplayer games, as I said, I plan to continue releasing Elite Dangerous on Saturday since that is the most popular series on my channel. But if you guys have any recommendations for Elite Dangerous videos besides just bounty hunting, I would really appreciate that, because I can't think of anything that would be entertaining to sit down and watch for 10 or 15 minutes besides me taking highlights from bounty hunting and all the kills that I just get with Sean. Bounty hunting should be more entertaining in the future because Sean's like 600k away from getting a vulture, so when we both have good ships, it'll be a lot less of me just carrying him and doing all the work. So I expect those will be more entertaining, but at the same time, I've already put out 10 of those, so I don't want it to get boring. So if you guys have any recommendations for that, that'd be great. No, I cannot do planetary landings because I do not have $45 to spend on the Elite Dangerous Horizons expansion. So, unfortunately, that won't be happening. I just don't have $45 to spend on that. I'm planning on continuing to release Rocket League on Wednesdays for now, but they don't seem to be getting very many views because no one's clicking on them. But once people click on them, they actually have great viewer retention. So it seems to me that people actually like them, but they're just not clicking on them in the first place. And because of that, well, not because of that, but I actually did wind up buying Black Ops 3 after the free weekend. I haven't played that much since the free weekend last week, which is where this footage is from. But should I swap Rocket League on Wednesdays to Black Ops 3 with Sean? I think instead of doing it where I just record an entire match or two and not edit out things in between, like I did with Dirty Bomb, I would just take highlights from my end where I got kills. Obviously make the conversation and everything make sense, but there wouldn't be huge spans in between me getting kills. I would put in a bit of work and actually do some editing on the Black Ops 3 footage and release those once every Wednesday. Or should I alternate weeks, like every other week, switch between Rocket League and Black Ops 3? Rocket League is a hell of a lot less editing. I don't have to re-record anything like that. It's a lot faster for me to just sit down and play 2 matches of Rocket League. Black Ops 3 is a lot of work, because everyone knows in this COD you have really good matches, and then you have horrible matches where you just get sniped and sniped and sniped and killed from behind, and you're just, it's an absolute mess. And then I obviously wouldn't record with me getting stabbed in the back repeatedly. But let me know if you enjoyed the footage I'm voicing over. I apologize, I was really bad. I had never played a Call of Duty game before in my life. This was just a free weekend. I was just using assault rifles. Since I bought the game, I've tried out LMGs, SMGs, shotguns, etc. So, the footage would be a lot more varied in terms of what weapons I was using. But, as always, I really appreciate your input. A lot of you guys leave comments with suggestions. on how to make my videos better. I've taken those into account. For example, I used to render my videos in a lower bitrate, and I realized it was essentially making my videos, even though I was rendering them in 1080p, the bitrate that I was rendering at was so low that it was basically making them look like I was rendering in 720p. So I'm now rendering 15 megabytes per second. I could render higher. I record in 50 megabytes per second, but I render it back down to 15 because once you upload it to YouTube, YouTube then renders it all the way down to 6. So when you're uploading at 1080p, they render it down to 6 megabytes per second. So YouTube absolutely kills the quality, but higher the bitrate, obviously, the longer the editing time. But I do use Sony Vegas and render with my GPU, so the rendering time isn't too bad. But if you guys have any input on what I should do in the future on my channel, please let me know. And as always, subscribe, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one.